Greetings, soul family. It's your girl, Gabby, the Divine Pioneer. Welcome back to the channel. So, this is a quick video. First, I just want to clear the air, clear the energy, wherever you are listening to this. This is a divine message from Spirit. And what I want you to understand is that messages come to us all, and it just takes a voice to speak up and share that message, because it's for the collective for sure. So what this message simply is protect your peace. Do not let anybody overstep your boundaries. And that goes for anybody in your inner circle. It goes for family, friends, baby, everybody can get the boot. Understand that. Understand that you have to protect your energy, because your energy is so sensitive. I think everybody to a certain degree is an empath. You know what I'm saying? We can pick up the energy in a room when we first walk into it. Your energy is so sensitive and so delicate that, you know, anything slightly off will affect you. It could affect your whole day. It could affect your whole week. It can affect you permanently. So what you would want to do is analyze and look at your surroundings. Look at the people around you right now. Is there anybody that's not matching your energy? Is there anybody that you're going above and beyond for, doing the most for, being extra about, yet that energy is not being reciprocated to you? So I literally have had to deal with energy vampires, is what we call it in the spiritual community, my entire life. I've always had people leeching off my energy because I happen to be a very bubbly person, a very happy person naturally. And it's weird. It's like I want to give my light. I want to spread this love and light to everyone. However, there are some people who have not evolved enough to receive it properly and to be able to, you know, alchemize that energy to manifest something great for themselves, to, you know, develop into a better person. However, you need to use the light energy. Okay? Now, what I will say is that it takes a lot of practice, a lot of understanding yourself and knowing your moods, and knowing what you need as an individual in order to weed out what you don't need. So step one is to know yourself, okay? Know thyself. To know thyself is to know God, okay? That's how you get closer to your higher self, by knowing you. Now, what I'll add to that is utilize your divination tools to get started in the journey of self-discovery. I always talk about that. Tarot, astrology, numerology, you know what I'm saying? The I Ching, it's all different types of divination tools. Use what resonates with you and start to dive deeper. Get your birth chart, know your big three at the very least, but definitely get your birth chart. Start asking your parents or your grandparents, whoever was around you, what time you was born, okay? I know a lot of people who don't know their birth time because it's not on their birth certificate, or the mom forgot, the father forgot, or they died and didn't tell them. Like, y'all better find out when y'all was born, okay? Because that is going to severely affect your birth chart, and you need to know yourself, okay? Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. Let me get back on point here. The second thing you probably want to take into account is, how did these energy vampires get around you in the first place? Because we are all simply but reflections of ourselves. So then you got to look at yourself in the mirror and say, why are you attracting these type of people in the first damn place? You know what I'm saying? You are what you attract. So bear in mind, if you have people around you that are leeching off your energy, that are bringing you down, that are Debbie Downers, that are negative, you know, don't want to celebrate with you when you winning, but only want to be there, you know what I'm saying, and say I told you so when you fall. I mean, just think about those people. Who is that person or persons in your life? How did they get there? Okay? The key to that is to literally love yourself. The more that you love on you, the less that they will leech on you. Okay? The more you love yourself, the more you send that loving energy outward. And love attracts love, right? So you're not going to be attracting vicious people who mean you know no good. You're going to attract loving people who will respect your boundaries. People who will honor you. You know what I'm saying? Who will intuitively know when it's time to chill out. You ever had somebody around you that just don't get it? They just don't understand when it's time to, you know, fall back, but they want to keep calling you all day, every day, texting you all day, every day, trying to pop up at your house all the damn time, just violating all your space. Just violation after violation after damn violation. And you want to be there for these people because clearly they need something. They need somebody. But at the end of the day, don't you feel so drained afterwards? Don't you feel so like depleted? You can't pour from an empty cup, right? So you have to fill your cup up first. And then when you overflow, that's when you selectively, intuitively, intentionally share that energy with those who are ready to receive it. Don't be so desperate for people. Don't be so desperate for friends and you know what I'm saying? Because this is the type of energy that invites the energy vampires. This is, what invites the people that are going to come into your space and just like leech off you. So respect yourself, respect your own boundaries, give yourself that clarity by getting to know yourself. So you know the type of people that you need around you, the type of energies that mesh well with yours. You know what I'm saying? So probably the last third thing that I would say is, in order to protect your boundaries and protect your peace, you have to confront people, but like not in a aggressive way or like a hurtful way. Because then if you do it nasty, it's going to be counterproductive. You know what I'm saying? So you kind of have to sit the person down and say, hey, I really appreciate you. I really do love you as a person. But, what I need for me, I would prefer it if you would call me before you just come to the house. Or I would prefer it if, you know what I'm saying, we would just talk, that one time a day, and then I'll talk to you tomorrow or the next day. Like, I don't have to talk to you every day. You know what I'm saying? Like, however you can do it, you have to do it in a nice way, okay? And the reason being is because you want to have integrity. You know what I'm saying, are a good person. So you want to maintain that while also setting boundaries. So that part is going to take courage to build up to. I mean, unless you are somebody who is super aggressive and abrasive and don't care about nobody's feelings, be mindful, because you can attract that same energy back to you. And usually people who are like that don't want to receive that. They can dish it, but they can't take it. Okay? So dish out what you can take. And as long as you communicate from a space of love and light, what your needs are. Because people cannot, naturally just know what it is that you need and want. You have to speak up for yourself. And that's going to require courage. So build yourself up. You know what I mean? I don't care if you send a text message. Nowadays, to be honest with you, that's what I prefer. I am not the friend that's going to sit on the phone with you all day. Baby, you'll be going to voicemail 10 out of 10 times. But if you text me, I'm the friend that's going to text you right back. Right back. You feel me? I'm the friend that's like, text me to ask me, is it okay to call me? That's me. I'm an Aquarius, baby, through and through. I love my own company. So I have already did the work to kind of release people from me or detach people from me that was, attached to me so tight that I had to gently release them. Like, okay, I gave you all the advice that I can give you. I was your shoulder to cry on as much as I could. Now it's time for me to rejuvenate my energy and build myself back up. And I need a lot of alone time to do that. Okay, boo-boo? So you take care. You be well. But I'm over here. I'm out. You know what I'm saying? You have to start setting boundaries with certain people. I don't want this video to be too long, but I'm gonna say this one thing. I had a friend who, now, granted, the situation that I was in was so detrimental, was so scary for me, okay? When I lost my 5-month-old son, Christmas 2018, December 25th, 2018, my son, Grant, who you see in the picture right here, my baby boy, died suddenly from pneumonia. And there was a period where after the funeral, there was a lot of people, checking on me because I was literally, I don't know if I could say this, but suicide watch, I guess you would say it on YouTube. I don't know. But yeah, that's a whole nother video. We gonna have to get into that but my point in saying this is I was at my lowest and there was a lot of people around me supporting me, trying to be there for me, my in-laws, my own family, co-workers, you name it. I had a whole village of people making sure I was good. Thank God for them. But then once, and there's a certain part after a funeral where people start to slowly dissipate. People, go back to their regular lives. They stop calling you all the time and they just let you be, right? And that was what I actually needed because honestly, it was so overwhelming. You know what I mean? Especially for somebody like me who really is a loner and I like to like process my own thoughts on my own. This one person was very loving and very attentive to me at first. And then it became like, almost like unbearable, constantly wanting to come over, just constantly wanting to, get under the surface of my grief. And I'm the type of person, I don't always need to talk it out. I just need to feel my feelings. But this was the type of person that wants to talk it out. You know what I'm saying? And really be there. And I'm like, okay, at what point is this one person gonna detach from me? Because all the other people around me gave me my space. They saw that I was okay. They was like, hey, you know the number if you need me, girl, I'm here. I appreciate you. Thank you. And we move on. Then this one person just didn't want to move on. They wanted to stay. It was almost like they wanted me to keep staying in certain levels of grief so they can be there to catch me when I fall. And it was like toxic. And I was like, damn, how I end up with this type of person attached to me right now? Because I just can't do it. This is not the time. I'm trying to hold on for dear life. I'm trying to be here for my remaining child. You know what I mean? So it was crazy. But at any rate, it took time. There's a point where if you're not ready to face that person and ask for what you need, which is space, there's going to be a level of avoidance. And I went through that stage where I was just like ducking and dodging this person at every turn and avoiding them at every cost because I just needed my space. I just needed my peace. But now, the person I am now, baby, I'm going to send you love and light and I'm going to send you on your way. Period. But at any rate, stay true to yourself. Don't let people overstep your boundaries. I actually have a book that I wrote, and it is available on Amazon. It is called Don't Overstep, Protecting Your Peace. And it is by Gabrielle Foster, aka the Divine Pioneer. The link for that is definitely going to be in the video description. If you guys want to go and grab the book and support the channel, please make sure you subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to grow this channel. If you stay to the end, that definitely helps me with my watch time and whatnot. I'm trying to get this algorithm on my side. You know, at this point, I'm just sharing the intuitive spiritual messages that come to me, but I don't necessarily want to be like super commercialized with this, because this is sole purpose work that I'm doing right now. This is not for monetization, but you know what I mean? Maybe later on that might come into fruition. But right now, this is just me sharing my soul with you guys. And I definitely appreciate you. And I just want to tell you one more thing. The universe conspires on your behalf to give you all things that you need and want. And all good things come to you in divine order and divine timing. And love and light.